So let's talk about pricing your house the correct way um, and trying to get it sold. The golden rule of selling and pricing it right from the start is very easily to do. So, good afternoon. We're going to talk about pricing your home so you can get it done quickly. And thank you for tuning in and watching. Chances are you've been toying with a big idea of selling your home. It's a decision that comes with a lot of questions, a lot of what ifs, and maybe a little bit of anxiety. And believe me, that is completely normal. So let's give you some options on doing this. Selling, the staging, you've probably spent years making memories in your home, nurturing it, perhaps even transforming it is more than just a brick and mortar to you. It's your home. And when it comes time to sell, you naturally want the best possible outcome. You want top dollar, a smooth process, and to move on to your next adventure with confidence. And that's exactly what I want for you to do. So, the big reveal, well, over my years in real estate, I've seen countless homes come and go on the market. And through all the ups and downs and hot markets and slow markets, and we're moving into a slow market right now. The slow ones, and one piece of advice stands head and shoulders above all others. If you're thinking of selling, my number one absolute non-negotiable piece of advice is this: price your home correctly from day one. You want to be ahead of the market, not chasing the market. Many homes on the block are still chasing the market. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh, of course, I want to price it right. But it goes deeper than just putting it up, putting a number on it. There's a common misconception that you should list high just to test the waters or leave room for some negotiations. And let me tell you, that strategy almost always backfires because everybody's looking at days on the market. Think about it from a buyer's perspective. When a new listing hits the market, especially in today's connected world, buyers are immediately comparing it to everything else available. They're looking at square footage, condition, amenities, where is it located, how far it's from here, how far it's from there, and most importantly, the price. So, what's the impact of overpricing? An overpricing home is often overlooked. It sits on the market, and the longer a home sits, the more buyers start to wonder what's wrong with it. Typically, nothing wrong with the house. They might assume there are hidden flaws, or they might just move on to something more competitively priced. Days on market is your evil twin. This leads to a phenom called market fatigue. Your listing becomes stale when you eventually have to drop the price, and you almost always do. It often signals to buyers that you're desperate, putting you in a weaker negotiation position. You end up chasing the market down, potentially selling for less than you would have if you priced it correctly from the start. So, we don't want you chasing the market. We want the market to be chasing you. The benefit of correct pricing: On the flip side, a home priced correctly from the outset generates immediate interest. It creates a buzz. It attracts qualified buyers who are serious about making a move. When multiple buyers see your home as a good value, it can even lead to multiple offers, driving the price up to or even above the asking price. This is the sweet spot. This is the spot we want you to be in. The places where you have the power in the negotiation. A correctly priced home also often sells faster, and a quicker sale means less stress for you. Fewer showings, interruptions in your life, and getting you to your next chapter sooner rather than later. So, days on the market and pricing the house correctly. So, how do we price the house correctly? I'm glad you asked. So, how do you determine that magical right price? It's not about what you need to get or what your neighbor sold their home for 3 years ago. It's about data, strategy, and understanding the current market conditions. Let's say that again. It's about data, strategy, and understanding the current market conditions. This is where working with a skilled real estate professional becomes invaluable, and that is me. We don't just pull numbers out of thin air, we conduct a comprehensive comparative market analysis, or CMA. This involves looking at recently sold homes that are similar to yours in size, condition, and location. We also consider active listings, even properties that failed to sell, to understand what the market won't bear. We won't factor in current interest rates, local economy trends, inventory levels, all that nuisance elements that influence what a buyer is willing to pay right now. We do compare to the homes next to each other. One thing I tell my sellers is try to detach from the overcome emotional part of the house. Now, understand that sometimes the biggest hurdle in pricing correctly is our emotional attachment to our homes. You poured love, time, money into it. You had your children born in there. You had family come over every Christmas. You just had a lot. But now it's easy to believe it's worth more than the market dictates. But remember, buyers don't have that same emotional connection. They're looking at it purely as an investment and a place to live. It's crucial to separate emotion than logic when it comes to pricing. Trust the data. Trust me as your agent. And understand that the market ultimately determines value, not our wishes. So, if you're thinking about if you're thinking about selling your home, take this advice to heart. Prioritize correct pricing from day one. It's the foundation of a successful, swift, and profitable sale. It's the single best thing you can do to set yourself up for success. So don't leave money on the table or endure unnecessary stress by guessing. Instead, arm yourself with knowledge and work with a realtor, a professional realtor who can guide you to that optimal price point. So, give me a call or DM me. I would like to dive deeper into what your home might be worth in today's market, or if you simply have questions about the selling process, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you navigate this slow, exciting journey. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best. This is Toni with Toni's Realty with Keller Williams Preferred. I hope you have a great, oh, sorry, not preferred anymore. Keller Williams United. I switched office and I still use the other one, but I'm here to help you to navigate through all of this. Have a great day.